The comments I made earlier about capacity was certainly relating to the Omnichem business. We run multi-purpose plants, and the secret in running those plants effectively and cost effectively is by ensuring they have a high level of capacity utilization. Of course, with such capacity utilization, to attract new projects therefore becomes more difficult if you don't have the spare capacity. And what we're seeing now is that more and more pharmaceutical companies are outsourcing more, and therefore we need to be well positioned to actually pick up that extra capacity. So the actual capacity will probably be about 50% increase of what we actually have in Belgium today through there. So a significant increase in capacity, and it ties in with the revenue figures that Mr. Prasad gave. Even the intermediates to those APIs are for existing customers. This is the way that we will ramp up the facility. This is the way that we will front load the facility going through, and it takes away some of the business risk, of course. Of course, we need full transparency and permission from our customers to do that. So these are discussions that actually have to happen with the customers. On top of that, we do expect to gain new customers, particularly by having a more cost-effective manufacturing base. We believe we'll be able to attract new customers into this. I think it's not just the number of customers, but the quality of the business you have with the customers as well. So although we have a large range of customers that we currently service, in that early stage life cycle, maybe the business itself is relatively limited. But we are in a fortunate position to have preferred customer relationships with a few of the big multinational pharma companies. What that effectively means is that we make a number of different products for them. And what that effectively means is new products coming through their pipeline, they typically are in discussions with us before they're in discussions with other competitors. So it actually builds a very nice portfolio of products from the early stage to the late stage with these types of customers. So for me, having 4 or 5 such key customers is the important part about sustaining the business going forward, rather than just a large number of smaller customers. I am validating this strategy with various customers to hear their views, to hear their concerns, to add value to the strategy. So from a strategic level, this business model is well endorsed and validated by our customers. They do not know yet who we are partnering with through this, so this will be announced today going forward. And only after today can we actually effectively start to deal with them in terms of putting agreements in place. As I said earlier, a pharmaceutical customer, before they actually can move their product from one manufacturing site to the other, have to make sure that the regulatory aspects of that move are well secured. And they also have to make sure that from their perspective there are no additional risks with regards to ethical supply, quality issues, environmental issues, and the likes. And again, that's why I think the partnership between Granules and Omnichem is a very strong fit, because we're pretty much like-minded and a common approach to these types of ethical, reliable, quality supply types of companies. Certainly, as you say, there is a lot of competition from low-cost countries in terms of supplying APIs. I mentioned the figure earlier. The quoted figure is that the volume of APIs made in India represents about 80% of the total. Therefore, India is way ahead of the other areas. In fact, interestingly, to the last question as well, when I had the strategic discussions with various of our customers, of the 12 people I spoke to, there were only one that preferred a supply out of China. The rest all preferred supply out of India. And I think that goes to the actual well-established base that you have here in the subcontinent, the people, the skills, the IP policies. These types of things are all factors that actually lead our customers to today preferring to source from India rather than from other countries. It's all about minimization of risk. This comes back to minimization of risk.